Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. I'm Gary.
I'm Ranger.
And I'm Ransom.
And we are dreaming of a spring garden. You might look behind us and see remnants of our old garden back there. You even see some snow right now. It's in the dead of winter. Most of you guys probably aren't thinking about what your garden's going to be doing, but what are we thinking about, guys?
Making a pig pen.
Making a pig pen in our garden. So you guys may have heard of this before. There's several probably other YouTubers that have done it, but really, this isn't anything new. Lots of people in the previous years have used pigs to till a spot for their garden. So we're going to walk through here and show you the current condition of our garden and tell you why we think pigs is the perfect thing to prepare our garden for spring. So Ranger found some remnants of last year, an old piece of corn.
This is some leftover corn, some rotten corn.
Rotten corn. So we have some old grass growing up in here. You can see some grass. And then over here, we still need to take our tomato cages down. The old tomato plants are there with a few old, I think those are sun-dried tomatoes, Ranger. You want to try one? See how they taste?
I'm good.
What? Come on. I bet you that would taste really good.
Right, okay, fine.
I don't know if it would taste that good or not, actually.
I'll try it.
Little tiny bite. Ooh. And? What does it taste like?
Just tastes like grass, kind of.
Tastes like grass? Well, I don't think it'll hurt you. So we've got to take these all up, and we are going to go back to our old pig pen and start taking down panels, because this is the perfect time. I think we're even going to grow our garden a little bit bigger. So usually our garden ends right here. We're going to take it out. Yeah, but we got to measure it out. You guys want to help measure?
Yeah.
All right, let's go get our measuring tape and measure it out. All right, Ransom, to do our measuring, we're going to use our 100-foot tape measure. And I need you to take off to the end of the garden. Can you do it?
Yeah.
So we'll see how many panels we need to hold the pig in. Go ahead and go. Go, go, go. Woo, look at Ransom go. All right, about right there would be a good spot. And I'm gonna pull on it, so can you hold it tight? All right, so let's see where we're at. We're about 37, around 37 feet. Okay, you can let go of it now. So 37 feet, that will be about 2 panels, which would be 2 16-foot panels would be 32 feet. And then about a 4 or 5 foot walk-through gate. All right, can you go all the way to the end? Okay, so you can see right here, this is about what we wanted. It's 48 feet. So 16, 32, and 48 will be 3 16-foot panels. All right, I need somebody over here to help me with the math. Ranger, I think that's going to be you.
I'll do it.
All right, Ranger, we need 48 feet divided by 16. How many is that?
3.
Huh?
3.
3. Good job. So Ranger's good at math. And then we need 3 on each side, so that's 6. And then on the ends, we need, what did I say? About 37 feet?
37 and 48.
No, so 37 feet divided by 16. How much is that?
2.
2 and what?
Hang on.
2, what's the
Hang on.
what's the remainder?
Remainder 5.
5. Good job. So we need 2 on each end with a remainder of 5. So we're going to have 3 panels plus 3 panels will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll have to have a piece plus another little gate probably. So we need 11 panels, all right?
Yeah.
You think we can do it, guys?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go get the truck and trailer hooked up and see if we can find us some panels. Oh man, you guys can see that we have a muddy mess on our hands, but work still has to get done. Ransom, you gonna help me back up?
Yep. Little more. Back.
How much more, Ransom?
To the right. To the right a tiny bit. Right. Right there.
Back further? Good.
That's good.
We got the best help at the farm right here. Ranger the gate opener today. And the Highlands are trying to figure out what's going on. Why are these guys coming out in the field? You ready? So if you haven't been following very long, then you might not know that this is the pig pen we've used in the past, the last 2 or 3 years, and there's a good chance that we may be having this cleaned up before too long and be turned back into pasture to be part of this hayfield. We mainly just been using it as a pig pen, but we're going to try our garden for a pig pen this year instead, and we're going to go ahead and start taking this down. So, oh, we got one pig in there, and it looks like another one's climbing over the gate. This little pig's kind of cute.
I'm a piglet.
You're a piglet? Well, watch out for that tree piglet that's got thorns on it, okay?
It does?
Yeah, that would hurt right there. So normally down at the bottom of these cattle panels, we use some chicken wire or welded wire, just about 2 feet, to keep our little piglets in. But since the pen around our garden is going to have pigs in it that are probably around 200 pounds, we don't have to worry about that. So we're just going to be using our plain old cattle panels for hog panels, which shouldn't be a problem because we're getting bigger pigs. We're only going to have them for about a month for the expo. So this is going to be the perfect time right before spring, right before gardening season, to let those pigs just get their feet in there, tear up the ground, root around, and get rid of all the old grass and stuff like that. And hopefully it works out. We want to test it out. Maybe you guys have a similar idea want to do. But right now, Ranger and I and Ransom are going to go through here, start taking these wires down, get these wires out, and start pulling panels and putting them on the trailer. So Ransom's over here taking down panels, and I hear a lot of grunting and moaning over here. What's going on?
Oh,
Huh?
I had to put that one at the very bottom.
What was the problem? I heard a lot of
This thing.
heard a lot of problems. Oh, that was on there. So all this has all grown together. We've got grass in here, we've got weeds in here. The pigs have pushed out on it. They've turned some of these wires sideways in all different directions, so it's not a very easy job, is it, Ranger? I think Ranger got our first one loose. All right, I'm gonna pull out this way. Can you hold that end up and we'll walk it back? Woo! Don't go down, don't go down. That's a nasty pig pen. A little bit further, a little bit further.
Dad, look at my tiny snowman.
All right, now. Watch out, JoJo.
Jojo!
Joe, move. Get out here. JoJo, move. Go ahead, you can put yours off of this up there. Woo! One down. How many more to go, Ranger? Do you remember?
11.
So 1 down, 10 to go.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Just walk all the way back. There you go. All right, Ransom, what is that?
Snowman.
This is this is the dad. This is the baby. This is the mom.
Oh, who built that?
Me and Ransom.
I built this one first. The Bubba built that one.
And I
Bubba-
built that one.
Bubba helped me build that one.
Good job, boys. So they built the Snowman Family. And we're not up by the house, so they don't have anything to use for eyes and noses and that kind of thing. But they got sticks and grass, and it looks good. Good job. Ready? way over. Ready? Just walk all the way over. So we got 5 panels knocked out, and I think I've got one more at the house already, so that'll be an extra one too if we want to start putting some up later. But I think that's all we're going to do out here today. The sun is starting to head down, so we're going to head back to the house. The boys are ready to get back. I'm going to do some chores, get some animals fed, and there's one other project I got to do today on the shipping container. So after we feed some animals, I'll bring you along for that and see if we can get the shipping container ready for Valentine's Day. All right, so before we head back to the house, what do you guys want me to do?
Smash this and run over it with the truck.
All right, so you guys want to watch?
Yeah.
All right, get over here on this side of the camera so you're out of the way.
You have to drop a like for this one because it's going to be insane. I'm gonna floor it.
Yeah,
So we got to be ready. Woo! Come on!
Was that everything you dreamed it would be?
Yeah!
All right. Sorry, Mr. Snowman.
You gotta watch the replay.
We'll watch the replay. So rest in peace. But it was your time. Come. Thank you.
Daddy, what is it?
Oh, I think it's a little heater thing for Daddy. So what did Amazon Prime just bring? That's the question. Ransom got the package. Let's see. Isn't it crazy how far Amazon has came in the short amount of time? They've
I hope it's more rocks.
nope.
Ah.
It's something for the shipping container that I ordered because we need it because we can get the temperature cold enough, but what if it gets too cold in there for flowers? Well, we bought a thermometer, a plug-in thermometer. Well, what this will do, whenever it gets down to about 33 degrees, it can turn on a heat bulb, a heat lamp, or a heater, and yeah, and it will bring the temperature up from 33 to about 35 degrees. And so you can see it right here. It's got a temperature probe. I might try to get that set up a little later or maybe a different day, but it's here. That's the main thing. It came before the flowers came, so that's a good thing. But we'll get these unloaded and move on to some chores. Well, that was a lot easier to load them up, wasn't it? Well, we had a visitor stop by, so I don't think we're going to get anything else done on the fence today, but I still need to feed the animals, and we have to get out to that shipping container and get it ready, because you guys know Valentine's Day is coming up really quick, and I think some flowers may be going in there tomorrow. So let's check on these guys. Hey, Alvin. Hey, Alfred. How's the alpacas? Lulu, how are you, sis? Hey guys, hang on. This is Lulu's. You guys know that. You've only been eating here long enough. All right, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Zena. Zena girl. So I think we've changed our strategy on the goats over here. Instead of checking on them every day, we're going to change course and say we don't expect to have baby goats anytime soon, and maybe they'll come tomorrow. So we're just going to change up the way we are approaching this a little bit. Zena, you still been watching out for those babies like us? You're ready for them, aren't you, girl? We're ready for them too, but we can't do anything about it. When it's time, it'll be time. Hey goats, watch out, watch out. So while we're not expecting any goats anytime soon, she sure looks like she could have some at some point soon. And Shadow's showing a little bit, but hey, maybe they're waiting for warmer weather, and that's all right too. So we got the ducks set up with some fresh food and fresh water. They've been over there in the sun just talking to us all day, it seems like. Some fresh water, got some food. Indian runner ducks are doing great. So today we're going to switch up our feeding just a little bit. We usually feed our beef cattle, our Angus cross cattle, in a big trough. But today we're going to feed them range cubes on the ground, just like we do our Scottish Highland cattle, which are coming up right over here. We're going to do that because this muddy mess that's came after the snow is really bad around the cattle feeding areas. So whenever you feed them out in the open like this, it's much better. So here they come. I'm going to set this down so I can get them fed. No, I don't want you coming through a gate, okay? I don't want you coming through a gate. Can you back up, please? Back. Back, Poppy. All right, here. Hang on, let me shut this gate back. Here's the first pile. Come on. All right, everybody's got a pile. You guys eat up to your heart's content. So everybody's got their own little pile of food. I think they were doing good after this cold weather, which I think they were doing fine in the cold weather. Hey, Poppy. Poppy's our smallest one. That's another way, if you guys can't tell how to tell them apart. Poppy is the smallest stature, so to speak. And that's just one more way to tell them apart. Blackberry, you're gonna have to go eat, girl. You can't get all the feed from the four-wheeler. That's for the chickens, and I covered it up because you were trying to eat it. Go eat the range cubes I just put out. So I came down here to the bottom area to check the different spots where we fed hay bales over the last few days, and it looks like they've really cleaned it up pretty good. There's a little bit left there, but you have to remember that was an entire hay bale. And now it's just down to maybe 3 or 4 inches. So I'd say it's probably time for them to get a new hay bale. A lot of times people ask or tell us, you're feeding too much feed, or you're not feeding enough feed, or how do you know how much hay to feed them? The only thing that I go on, the main 2 things, is 1, the condition of the animal. How do they look? How are they doing? Are they looking full and fleshy, or are they looking poor and thin? And number 2, are they cleaning up the hay that you're giving them? I know in the springtime, a lot of times you'll put out hay bales and they'll go chasing grass, and a hay bale might last 2 or 3 days. To when the wintertime, when it's really cold, a hay bale might last 1 day. So you always have to judge it for yourself. There's no magic formula that says this is the perfect amount, because everybody's hay's different, everybody's feed's different, the protein in it's different, the land they're running on is different. There's so many factors that go into it. You really have to look at the condition of the animal and are they eating what you're giving them already. So I'm going to go get them another bale of hay, get that rolled out, and I'll meet back up with you guys up at freezer camp and get it ready to be a flower shop. So I just finished up chores, and of course the sun's going down. You can see it way back there behind me somewhere, but I haven't shown you guys any update on freezer camp in a while. We haven't really done that much, but we did do a little bit. It was kind of a muddy mess there with all the moisture we've been getting, the snow and stuff. So I went ahead and put an old warped up sheet of plywood down that I had, just kind of a temporary. And then I built these steps. So that kind of makes it a little easier to get in and out. And it's pretty empty in here. So the room is ready for some flowers, like we said earlier. I put a little table in here, a little folding table. I'll set it over there to give it a little more room to set stuff. But the last thing I need to do is cut a piece of styrofoam to fill in this space right there. So I just finished up the foam doorway, and by foam doorway, some of you won't know what I'm talking about, so I'll show you real quick. Ransom, can you step out, bub? So I've cut a separate piece of 4-inch foam, and we had a couple handles left over when we built our house on our cabinets. So I put those on there with wood on both sides, and that plugs the doorway up. Unless you shut the door. So this gives us a good seal all the way around, but this 4-inch foam gives us the extra insulation in the door that we need to help maintain that cooler temperature.
And yes, Gary's pretty much a genius when it comes to all this stuff. He can think of anything, how to fix it, what needs to be done, using those handles that were left over from when we built the house. So,
well, thank you. That's awfully nice. So, Ransom, you want to show them the finished product?
Yep. Looks awesome in there, doesn't it? Why do you look so old?
I don't.
You look like a big kid. Push your glasses up.
All right, let's show them. So when you come in, this actually just fits right behind that shelf, so it came out pretty good as far as working out. And Ransom, it's time for a test.
What?
You want to give it the full test?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to start the test today. So to do that,
Oh man, it's gonna get even colder.
it's going to get cold in here, guys.
I'm already cold.
We got to plug in
Also,
a cold
real
bike.
quick, people keep saying like, where are you gonna cut up meat? You need a table, things like that. I'm not gonna cut up meat in here where it's 32 degrees. This is where it's gonna be cold and hang, and then I'm gonna take it out here or in the house or somewhere to cut it up. I'm not gonna be all bundled up out here to cut up meat.
Yeah, we're still not there yet, but we may put a table right here to cut up meat in nice weather. But if it's really hot or really cold, we're going to go in the house on the bar probably.
People are also saying, how are you going to clean those walls? There's going to be stuff all over them. We are not massacring people in here or animals. Like, that will take place outside.
Yeah.
This is not going to get that dirty.
Yeah, we plan on just probably rolling it in a gorilla cart and then raising it up, hanging it, and letting it be until it's time to lower it back down to the gorilla cart. Yeah. And bring it out. So
all the nastiness will take place outside.
Yeah, this is just a room. So right now you can see it's 39 degrees in here. So that's not going to be very far off our setting that we want. So right now it's at 34. I'm going to change that to 30. Turn this on.
I'm going over here.
Then we'll turn it all the way down, and that will actually trick it and tell it when to come on and off. So right now it's showing 40 degrees in here, I believe, and set at 38. But if I really want to check it out, all I have to do is bring out my phone. Let's walk out here and get out of that noise. The room temperature is 37 and it's set at 36. So that is about what we want it at. We want it to be at about 36 degrees. Oh, now it's coming up a little bit. It says it's 39 and the room temperature is 36. So now we're gonna seal the room up. To finish our test, we're gonna seal the room up. Oh, get it just right. I tried to get that as tight as I could without,
No chance of it falling forward and busting things, is it?
no, not really, because it's got, like, you have to push it pretty good to go forward. But I can put a little latch or something out here if I wanted to.
Might not be a bad idea if there's some merchandise in there.
But that's it. It's stored up. Tonight we're just going to test it to see if it gets cold enough or not and how cold it gets in here. But I'm guessing it won't take long. It'll be right at the set temperature. Especially, I think it only has to drop 3 degrees. So
I'm already really cold.
yeah, it's 30. It's about 39 or 40 out here anyway. What does it say, Cass?
37.
37. So it'll cool down really quickly. Hopefully it works. But if you guys want to see exactly how it worked, then make sure and check in with us on our next video, and we'll be showing you guys how it came out. So Ransom.
Oh my.
What?
He ran out. He ran in to get a coat and he ran back and he kicked mud all up. And you were wearing this to school tomorrow, this hoodie.
Uh-oh.
You got mud all over your backside.
Gonna be time to wash it now. You can't run through the mud,
You
man.
run through the mud because your legs go so fast it just kicks mud right up your back. So thank you guys so much for watching today. We appreciate you guys supporting us and all the nice things they say about the kids. We truly appreciate you guys watching. We love you guys. We hope you have a great, great day, and God bless.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.